People all over the internet claim that they can teach you the principles you need to know in order to be rich. But long before any of them, there was a scripture explaining how to be rich. The information is free and it works every time it's applied. It's from the Apostle Paul to the young preacher named Timothy, and he's telling him what he should preach to Christians. He says, "Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share." 1 Timothy 6:18. You see, in God's eyes, being rich has less to do with what you've gathered to yourself and more to do with what you've distributed to others. Rich is as rich does. Think about it. Jesus was so poor in material goods that he had no place to call his own or no pillow for his head. But who in the history of mankind has given more away than Jesus? Who has enriched the lives of people more than Christ? If wealth is measured in terms of good done for others, then Jesus is the richest man to have ever lived. Unfortunately, Jesus' followers tend to fall into the trap Paul warns Timothy about a few verses earlier, where he says, quote, "They have an unhealthy interest in controversies and quarrels about words that result in envy, strife, malicious talk, and ceaseless friction." 1 Timothy 6:4 and 5. It's easier for us to define discipleship as holding the right propositions than it is to embody the sacrificial life of Jesus. Over the past 2,000 years, an enormous amount of energy has been spent by those claiming to follow Jesus on quarrels and controversies. I wonder where we would be in terms of actually advancing the kingdom if that same energy had been directed toward being rich in good deeds. Instead of studying arguments, what if we opened our eyes to the needs of the people around us? The truth is that few come to Christ because they are so taken with our reasoning. They come when they see the truth of the gospel revealed in our way of life. When the beauty of Jesus is seen in me and in you, then the world will come. So no matter how much of this world's goods you have, I hope you will be rich in good deeds today.